What if I told you that in the past decade, concussion rates among children and young adults have risen by 500%? This stat highlights the importance of raising awareness on concussions because many people don't fully understand the severity of this injury until it happens to them. 2.5 years ago, we made the decision to share our stories, and this empowered others to speak up. Over the course of our journey, we've had many people brave enough to talk about their experience through our concussion testimonial initiative. The idea was to shed light on how different and individual each concussion actually is, with the end goal to help people who may have never experienced a concussion learn the devastating side effects that come with the injury.
My name is Julie.
I've had 3 concussions on paper.
7 concussions.
I was feeling dizziness, nausea.
I was really anxious. I had stomach problems. I had sensitivity to light, sensitivity to noise.
Nausea, fatigue, and was overly emotional. I was also very sensitive to light and noise.
Very bad headaches for about 3 months afterwards.
I would have a hard time walking for the first little bit because I would get really lightheaded, really dizzy, just trying to do too much too fast.
I couldn't play games with my child. Playing tag, soccer, and Nerf guns just made me dizzy, and board games were just very overwhelming.
I knew I had a concussion right away. I would stop. I would stop what I'm doing, and I would give it the attention it needs.
I had to come to school with sunglasses. I had to wear them all day long. I couldn't, be a kid. I couldn't go outside, train, play with my buddies, all that sort of stuff. I had to be in bed, lying down, eyes closed, dark room. The most entertainment I had was I could turn on the TV and I'd have to close my eyes in order to listen to what was going on.
Symptoms can vary. Like I remember when I got my bad one, I was able to work out again probably 2 weeks later. Like physical exertion wasn't that bad. But I couldn't study a sheet of paper because I got it right before exam season. I couldn't memorize a sheet of paper without a headache for maybe 3 or 4 months.
You always feel pressure with an invisible injury, right? Because people don't understand like why you can't get back, people they can't see it, right? So there's always that aspect of, is this guy fucking faking it? Or is he really hurt?
Having a concussion is really scary because it's the kind of injury that other people can't see. It's the kind of injury that requires you to be brutally honest with your trainers when they ask you if you're having symptoms. And for a lot of athletes, for a lot of hockey players specifically, that's really difficult to do because you just want to say you're fine. And you want to say that your head hasn't been bothering you or that you're not experiencing any symptoms because you know that you're missing out. You're missing out on being on the ice and you're worried that your teammates are judging you for sitting out because you have a headache. And at the end of the day, it's just a headache. But realistically, it's not just a headache, it's your brain, and you only have one of those. And as many times as I was reminded of that during my concussion, I still wanted to get back out there. But having the kind of support that I had through my concussion made it possible for me to make a full recovery and actually make it back onto the ice in a healthy and appropriate manner.